Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I'm here again and I'm here to take some challenges from you guys. So if you're watching, you want to play me, you know the drill. Just send me a challenge. Just make sure challenge is unrated. 10 minutes and we have a game. I guess my settings is not... Yes, I'll need to make my settings. Let me do my settings. Alright, let me go for my settings so that the challenge can come in. Just make sure the challenge is unrated, guys. Just make sure it is unrated. Okay, I see some challenges coming in. I'm streaming on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. I want to start streaming on TikTok. Let's start with some high-rated players. I'm waiting for Patel. I'm not seeing Patel. Hello, everyone in the chat. Hello, everyone in the chat. Do I get to choose if white or black? It's up to you. If you want to play as white, play as white. If you want to play as black, play as black. I really have no issues. Just choose anything you want. All right, let's take this challenge. I'm not seeing Patel's challenge. Let's go for a 1900 rated player. Have I played this guy before? Have not. This is going to be a hard game. This is going to be a game. Let's go. What is opponent I'm going for? Okay, opponent is going for the Coley system. I'm trying to kill this evil bishop. That bishop is usually a very evil piece in the Cole system. And looks like I'm the one playing the Coley system now. The reversed Cole system. Yeah, evil bishop. Don't be an evil piece. Go away. Go away, you evil bishop. Go away, evil knight. The aim of the Coley system is just to attack, just bring queens, just be a menace. That's the aim. That's the aim of the Coley system. Just make sure you're a full-time menace. This is my weaker bishop. If I can trade that bishop, I'll be happy. How do I get to trade the bishop now? I would like to trade this my bishop. That's a sad bishop. All right, let's go here. Putting pressure here immediately. If you are watching, you want to play me, just send a challenge. Make sure challenge is unrated. And we have a game. Opening dark square bishop is a sad piece. Opening dark square bishop is a very sad piece. For now, the piece is not really doing a lot. Piece is not really doing a lot. An opponent would love to use that piece for some kind of attack. Opponent captures here. I capture back. I have no issues with that. I'm also looking at hopping in here. Just trying to cause chaos here. Maybe hop in here. And then bring my piece here. That cannot be bad as well. It's not like we are threatening to capture there. We are not. Opponent would like to put their bishop here. Thank you. Oh, now that I'm looking at this move, that move looks terrible. Why did I play that? Why did I play that move? Why did I play that move? That's not looking like a very good move now. you want to play me, just send a challenge. Send a challenge. Just make sure challenge is unrated. Unrated 10 minutes and we have a game. The only thing I have going on for me here is the time, nothing else. That's the only thing I have going on for me here. The time. Okay, not anymore. I thought my opponent would play a move like this and try to trade this bishop. Bishop is quite sad. Opponent doesn't. My own bishop is also sad. My own bishop is also very sad. I'm looking at maybe putting my bishop here. That's something I'm looking at. And hoping this diagonal opens up one day. Some hope chess business. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. For everyone watching on TikTok, this is my first time streaming on TikTok. Let's go here. Maybe my opponent was thinking I'll go here. Not really. Let the knight be an evil piece, yeah? If my opponent trades here, I capture here. My plan is to just put a bishop here, and I have a pass pawn supported by a bishop that looks like a pawn, but the bishop is going to be a very evil bishop that cannot easily be getting rid of. Not going to be a bishop opponent can easily get rid of. That is something opponent doesn't really want. Position is so locked, and people that play the cold system, they like this kind of stuff. Many of them like this kind of locked positions where there is really nothing going on the board. Big fan, man. Yes. I'm glad you like this stream. It's now time for you to start watching the live stream. Time for you to start watching the live stream. Guys, like this stream. Like this stream. If you are here to smash the like button, like this stream. If you are watching on TikTok, just double tap your screen. Okay, looks like my opponent should be losing a piece now because I'm hitting this. And I'm asking my opponent, bro, what are you doing with that? The evil knight strikes. Evil knight strikes. Such an evil piece. Go away, evil. If I'm trading, I'm happy. If I am trading, I'm happy. I have a bishop. My bishop is not the happiest piece on the board. I need to make my bishop happy. Need to find a way to make my bishop happy. Is that the way? Oh, that doesn't look like the way. This also looks like the way. I'm putting an eye here. I want my opponent to push pawn forward. I have the open file, but all of the squares in these open files are taken. Sad. Opponent captures here, I can capture here. Then I can make use of this open file. I'm not complaining. Opponent bishops are sad, guys. Opponent bishop is just so sad. My plan now is to infiltrate this way. Start picking up pawns. And how is my opponent stopping me from infiltrating? There is no stopping me. Maybe opponent is looking at playing moves like this and going here. Be my guest, bro. Be my guest. Let's go here. Let's go here. Putting an eye here. Putting an eye on all my opponent's pawns. This is resignable. This is resignable. Yes, it is game over. Why didn't you play knight to c2? Was there knight to c2? Did I ever have knight to c2? Knight to c2. Okay, opponent resigns. Opponent resigns. Wait, did I ever had knight to c2? Someone say, why didn't you play knight to c2? Okay, in this position, did you mean in this position knight to c2? It's just a one move threat. Opponent can move the rook and where's my knight going? Is it my knight trapped? Let's say I play a move like this and my opponent plays this move. Is my knight not trapped? So knight to c2 here doesn't make sense. And the reason I play this move is that if my opponent gets to capture here, I capture here, and I get to put my bishop here, and the bishop becomes a monster on this long diagonal. So that was the plan. Guys, let's take some high-rated challenges before we go for some low-rated challenges. Guys, like this stream, smash the like button. I'm not seeing a high-rated challenge. I want to take some high-rated challenges. Towards the end of the stream, I'll start playing against the low-rated viewers. Not towards the end, maybe in the middle of the stream. Let's just take maybe 5 more or 6 more high-rated challenges. Was it this guy I played against and the guy messed with my mental health? It was this guy. It was this guy. This guy. You are back at it again. You are back at it again. I decided to push pawn forward and this guy destroyed me. I think it's this guy. Let me see. Okay, it was not this guy. I thought it was this guy. Not really this guy. Okay, I thought it was this guy. Although I've played several games against this guy. Go away. A check here I kind of like. A check there does nothing. A check does nothing. Because opponent blocks this way. And even if I capture here, opponent captures here. If I capture here, I'm just not seeing what I have. And because of that, I'm willing to just play moves like this and just castle my king. This is what I'm willing to do here. Just castle my king and stay away from chaos. Okay, thought it was a fork. I guess there was no fork there. There was no fork. I really love to play a move like this. We do not have it. Crazy stuff. Let's lock in and beat these high-rated players up. Don't mess with me. You high-rated players, do not mess with me. I think I should have played this move earlier. Probably doesn't do much. Probably doesn't really do much. Let's go here. No playing again. I'll play 900. I'm going to play 900 and the low rated player. I just want to take the higher rated challenge. The reason I'm doing that is that once I start streaming and I've taken a lot of challenges, when I'm tired, I do not want to play against guys like this. Guys like 1900s like this. I really do not want to play them. So it's better I just take their challenges now, because towards the end of the stream, I won't be taking challenges like this. The guys are too strong. The guys are too strong. Oh my goodness. I just yap and just blunder the pawn now. After yapping for long, I just blunder the pawn. Crazy stuff. Capturing this comes to mind, but opponent is going to get double pawns. But I think that's just it. I think that's it. Opponent has double pawns and that's it. This bishop is tied down babysitting this pawn. And the bishop would love to do other things, but I'm tying the bishop down for now. Saying there, evil bishop, stay put. Evil bishop, stay put. I'm looking at holding on to my pawn. Let's hold on to this pawn this way. I'm also looking at playing moves like this and just trying to involve my queen, start an attack. These are stuff I'm seriously calculating. Alright, let's go forward. Let's try to start an attack. Let's try starting an attack on my opponent's king. Looks like the attack is going to be vicious. If the attack is vicious, I guess I'm not complaining. Let's go here. Going here for this already. I have to be careful not to blunder some kind of checkmate. Go away. Oh my goodness. I should have captured a different way, I guess. Maybe not. Okay, opponent is not on time to capture this. I thought my opponent is on time to capture there. Not really. Looks like opponent should not be on time to capture there. So what is opponent up to? The opponent, what are you really up to? Capturing here is just giving me this move for free. Check. That's a move I'm happy to play. This attack should be really strong. What I like to believe. That looks like checkmate, except it is not. But we have this check. Okay, it's not. How do I move like this? Evil piece, evil queen. What are you up to? That's what I'm saying to my opponent. Evil queen, what are you up to? Dear evil queen, where are you going to? Want to play me, guys? The rule is simple. Unrated chess games. A check like this looks very pretty, but aside from looking pretty, doesn't really do much. But a check like this should be checkmate. Opponent has to give up the queen. Opponent has to give up the queen, and there is a nasty pin here, so the position is just really sad for my opponent. Position is really sad for my opponent. Okay. Let's go here. It's very important we play a move like this because opponent is threatening to play a move like this, put pressure here. I'm looking at, okay, opponent resigns. Give me that game. Give me my win. Give me my win. Let's go the 1600. Let's go 1600. Let's go there. Hello, I'm there. Oh, okay. Patel, you can send a challenge now. Patel, after this game, send a challenge, please. Let's get the higher rated games over with before we start playing the low rated guys. I'm going for this Smith Mora Gambit. Opponent is Injustice. I'm not interested in any shenanigans. Count me out of that shenanigans. That might not be the way to go, but I'm just looking at just expanding and just castling. Let's land the knight here. That should not be sad. A move like this looks good. A move like that looks good. Just trying to open up the board this way. And a move like that looks like what I'm going to play. A move like this doesn't seem to do well for me. Alright, let's go here. Let's keep this defended. Opening up my bishop this way looks good, except I'm just losing a pawn. Except it looks like I should just be losing a pawn. Alright, let's go here. I'm not really thinking, I'm just playing fast. Do you wanna play me after this? I'm accepting the challenges at random, so I'm likely not going to play you after this. It looks like I'm likely not going to be playing you after this. Let's go here. That's a nice move, gaining a tempo on my queen, but my idea is to move the queen right from time. Moving the queen away was one of my plans. So a move like that just seems to help me. Okay, opponent is hitting me here. If I capture here, opponent captures with check. I do not really appreciate that. If I capture here, opponent can capture with check. I capture here, opponent captures here. Capture here with check. I should be fine. Except I'm giving up my rook. Except I'll be giving up my rook, which might not be something I really want to do at the moment. And if I capture here, opponent lands a check here, and then I move away. What do I worry about? Nothing. But I would love to bring this piece into the game. May not be bad. Bringing the piece into the game may not be bad. Looks like I'm starting at some kind of attack on my opponent. So maybe keeping the piece on the board, something I really want to play. Let's play it this way. When I might play a move like this to pressure my piece, oh, that looks interesting. That looks interesting to say the least. Looks interesting, but let's see. We need to keep an eye on this square because that's a resignable move. If I mistakenly miss that, opponent can hit me with that move, and I would be looking for the resign button. Okay, opponent is going for the sacrifice regardless. Oh my goodness. And just like that, the sacrifice is now looking good. Just like that. Sacrifice is looking good. I don't like what is going on this board. I don't like what is going on this board. Do you have a FIDE rating or no? I do not have a FIDE rating. If you are referring to me, I don't have a FIDE rating. I think I like my opponent's position more than mine now. To be honest, I really like my opponent's position now. This bishop is a menace, a full-time menace. If opponent treats it for my knight, I guess I'll take that. I guess I'm not too sad about such a trade. If I capture here, opponent can capture here with check, trade. I'm losing my knight at the end of the line, which is not something I think I want. I think I would like to connect my rooks. So because I would like to connect my rooks, I don't think I mind playing a move like this. Let my rooks be connected. Just have to be careful not to blunder a tactics, not to blunder a game-ending tactic here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Opponent is hoping I capture their queen. Has some serious nice hoop chess. What if I don't capture the? What if I don't capture the queen? Look at opponent's pawns. Those pawns are just too isolated and sad. This is what I wanted. Let's just go here. I need to get rid of this knight now. This rook. The rook is super annoying. I'm very interested in getting rid of it. Leave me alone. The good thing now is that my opponent has a pawn on this file, so they cannot easily just swing a rook here and just double up there. Look at that. I cannot capture here. I can capture there, but I do not wish to just I don't want to give myself a bad pawn structure just because I want to capture there. I'm looking at going for activity. I'm looking at going for some activity. The position is equal. Sad thing is that this position is very equal. And has played a decent game of chess. So far, so good. So far, so good. Opponent has played a very decent game of chess. Remember me? I don't think so. I don't think I remember you. I'm looking at pushing pawn forward. And when I push pawn forward, I do not want to lose this pawn. And if opponent pushes, okay, opponent doesn't. But opponent will do that. It doesn't. The next thing I want to do here, this is just some endgame technique. My endgame technique might just end up winning me this game. I think I have superior endgame skills. Let's take control this file. Let's control that file. I like to control the file. Give me the evil file. An opponent's rook is busy babysitting this pawn. What more am I asking for? Opponent's rook is going to be babysitting a pawn. I don't think I have too much issues with that. Opponent on the tricks. Bro, don't be a trickster. Just resign. Don't be a trickster. Just resign. Bro, just resign. Leave me alone. Resign. My pawn is running. That's a problem. That's just a big problem for my opponent. Pawn is running. Pawn is running. Just trying to promote on the next move. Wow. Why did I not see that? If I had seen that, what would I have played? Alright. Opponent is giving me some very serious fight here. Very, very serious fight. Isn't that a pawn? If you go here now, you are losing. Not really. Not really. What a game. What a game. What a game. How do I get a draw here? I'm begging for a draw here. I'm begging for a draw here. Wow. Maybe not anymore. I guess not anymore. Wow. You cannot allow 2 points on the 6th rank. They are just going to win. They are going to win. 2 points on the 6th rank are going to win. But now, the game is far from over. I dare you to play this game with Stockfish, even though you are completely winning. Try winning this against Stockfish. The position is far from draw. According to Stockfish, it's plus 2 point something for me. But this is really not an easy end game to win. Speaking from experience. Trying to cut off my opponent's king while making some progress. Trying to corner my opponent's king while making progress. Now I'm threatening checkmate on the back rank. I'm threatening checkmate here. And after I move like this, I check here. That's bad. That's bad. Give me that. Wow. That was an amazing game from you. Who was this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? That was an amazing game from you. Quiet questions, welcome to the channel. Quiet question guy, welcome to the channel. Let's go with the king's pawn. Let's play some gambit line. Let's see what my opponent and how my guys, I've warned you guys, stop playing a move like this. I've warned you guys already. Stop playing that move. I've warned you guys, stop playing this move. What is that move? Why are you pushing F pawn on move 2? That's how you lose game, guys. You don't want to be playing chess like that. Now opponent is in trouble already. Very serious one. Please, let's not use such words there. Who is this guy? Please be respectful to the opponent. Be respectful to the opponent. The chess GM, this is last warning for you. This is serious last warning for you. Be respectful, please. I think the game is going to be ending in checkmate very soon. What software do you use for streaming? I'm using OBS Studio. That's what I'm talking about. Using this checkmate. That's checkmate. All because opponent decided to push the F pawn. All because opponent decided to push the F pawn. Don't push the F pawn. If you don't have to, don't push it. If you don't have to, don't push the F pawn. If you are watching, you want to play me, send a challenge. Just make sure your challenge is unrated. And 10 minutes and we have a game. Opponent seems to be playing some chess here. Let me castle. See some friend requests coming in. Keep the friend requests coming. Let's go. Opponent has gotten a playable position. Now has a playable position here. Let me try finishing my development. Bringing my rook over here. Before accepting, wait 3 minutes. And a laptop camera. I'm not using a laptop camera. I'm using a webcam. Not the best webcam there is, but far from the best. It's just some very, very cheap webcam. But it's better than the laptop camera. I don't know why laptop camera seems to be something else. Your OBS is very smooth. Yes, there is some settings you have to look at. And I'm using a very good laptop now. I'm using a very good laptop as well. Would we say very, very good? I think I'm using a decent laptop. I think that should be the word. I'm using a decent laptop. Not the best laptop out there, but decent. You should challenge me if nobody else invites you. That's a problem because people are going to be sending invitation. That is a problem. That is a problem right there. People are going to be sending invitation. Want to play me, you have to send a challenge. Why did my opponent play this move? Okay, oh, that's bad, guys. I told you, whenever you push this pawn, you want to watch out for this diagonal. Whenever you push your F pawn, you always want to watch out for that diagonal. You always want to. Because if you're not watching out for it, you just end up losing material like this. Before accepting, I should wait for 3 minutes. Why will I wait for 3 minutes? Bro, give me the evil queen. Give me the evil queen. I could also capture here and just take it slow and steady. Hey, I'm the guy who just played you to see new gambit, and please tell me how to identify them. Love to see new gambits and tell me how to identify them. Did I play a gambit against you? Are you the guy I played the Smith-Morale gambit against? I'm playing games and I'm forgetting the games immediately. Iman, what is your username? Iman, what is your username? Iman the boss. What is your username? Okay, your username is Iman the boss. Send me a challenge then. Just make sure to send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Make sure the challenge is unrated. Hey, okay. I think I've answered that. I can't invite you. When I'm playing a game, you cannot send me a challenge. Okay, the Lord Vivek. It was not a gambit. You pushed the F pawn. Vivek. The Lord Vinayak. Yes, I remember the 500 rated player I played. You push the F pawn. You usually don't want to be pushing the F pawn. It is usually begging for trouble. When you are up material, you want to be trading. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get some trades. Let's go here. Put pressure on this pawn. Evil pawn. Opponent can push, play a move like this. I'm just going to play a move like this. Let's play a move like this. Put pressure on this bishop again. Saying there, evil bishop. You have been evil for too long. Stop being an evil piece. I mean, stop being an evil piece, you evil bishop. Yes, Iman, after the game, just send another one. After the game, send another challenge. Give me, go away, evil piece. Go away, evil piece. And I have all kinds of threats lurking around. I can capture here. My opponent captures here. Then I capture here. Crazy stuff. If my opponent maybe tries to play a move like this, then I defend this way and I'm chilling. Or I can just even ignore and just capture here. Give me the evil queen, the evil rook. I thought I would get a similar pawn structure. No, whenever you push the F pawn, you are asking for trouble. I want to see if I can refute the Smith-Morra Gambit. I have a course on how to. Wow. If you have a course on how to, you should be able to refute it, I guess. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Opponent is saying justice. If you capture there, going to hit you with some kind of nasty check. The check here looks interesting. Let's go for this check. Let's see how opponent responds to this. If opponent goes here, I have this check and then I capture it with my knight. The opponent should not go there. Opponent goes here, that's walking into this. And if opponent goes here, then I have this check. And what else? Okay, I see my opponent going here. And then I have this check. The opponent cannot move closer to this, and then I can capture here. So that was a bad move. That was a bad move. You can see that the idea behind the move, this is what differentiates 900 rated players from higher rated players like us, 2000 rated players. You can see that the idea behind this bishop sacrifice is solid. The idea behind it is solid. Capture here, and that's checkmates. What my opponent did not calculate was all of these checks. Was all of this check that I'm just including now. I think I have this check now. Opponent can't go here. Opponent can block with the bishop, with the rook. I do not really mind. If they do that, I just capture here. The idea is just to capture here. Opponent would like to play a move like this and say, justice, if you capture here, I capture here. It is an equal trade. But then we are going to land this check. We are going to land this check. And opponent would love to move here to keep attacking this, but they can't. And now we capture here. And we are just chilling now. We are just chilling. Yes, when I'm in a challenge, you cannot. When I'm playing, you cannot send me a challenge. You have to send me a challenge when I'm no longer playing. Hey man, you have to send a challenge when I'm not playing. When I'm playing, the challenge is just not going to work. Pawn push here comes to mind. And I'm just going to promote to a queen again. Yes. Guys, I have a lot of material here. But one easy way to win the game. One way to win the game is just to maybe create a loft here. And then just try to bring my pieces into the game. Or maybe just try to trade my opponent's last rook. That is exactly what I'm also trying to do by just trying to promote this pawn. Because as soon as I promote this pawn, as soon as I get this pawn promoted, as soon as I get the pawn promoted, the game is opponent has to sack, and once they sack, the game is literally over. The game is literally over. Opponent is waiting for me to play that, but then I strike with this move. And the idea is to capture a checkmate. So maybe opponent plays a move like this. Then I queen here. Wow. Then I just queen. If opponent goes back to capture the queen, then that's checkmate. And if opponent goes there, that is checkmate. That was GG's. Now is the time to challenge me if you want to play against me. Now is the time. Send a challenge. If the challenge come in, let's go. What is my opponent playing? Are you up for a game? Yes, I'm up for a game. How can I challenge you? When I'm done with a game, you send me a challenge. That's how you challenge me. Just make sure your challenge is unrated. Make sure your challenge is unrated and we have a game. Let's go up. I'm just looking at building a pawn center like this. Let's go here. The Eman guys are playing some chess. Guys playing some chess. When I can capture here, I capture here. I have no issues with that. And somehow, some way, we have transposed into some kind of French defense. The Queen's Knight variation of the French defense it is. Alright, opponent is taking that square away from me, bro. Stop that. You see, I want to push my F pawn, but I'm just watching out. Oh, that's my king side. That's my king side. I really want to just play a move like this. Just try to get this straight. Chess GM, what is your username? The Chess GM guy, what is your username? Lenta's taking me into some very deep waters. Crazy position. Position is wide. Let's go. I'm looking at playing a move like this, and castling king side. Castling queen side is castling queen side. Castling king side is asking for trouble because you usually do not want to be pushing pawns in front of your king. Ahmed, welcome to the welcome. Ahmed guy, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. Oh, opponent strikes with this move. Let's just sack material. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. What is this position? What is this position? What is this position? Maybe we lock the board up this way. We want to lock the board up. Maybe I play a move like this and then play this move. That might be a decent try. What's your rating point? The Vinayak. What is your open? The Vinayak. What is your rating point? Let's lock the board up this way. I'm looking at doing this, and castling the other way just won't work for me. Opening this queen's diagonal will be great. Yes, I think I agree with that. Problem is I'm also trying to just maybe just bring my queen and castle here. But why I'm also skeptical about castling here, another reason I'm skeptical about castling here is that look at all of these open files. Look at all of those open files. Going to be wide. Going to be wide. So now I'm looking at maybe sealing this part of the board up and maybe castling here. Problem is that my opponent might just sacrifice here. And That might not be good news for me. So maybe I just go here. Can you play with me? Yes, I'm accepting challenges from everyone. Just make sure your challenge is unrated. Just make sure challenge is unrated. And we have a game. Let's go here. Play a move like this. Castle here. I was skeptical about castling on the king side. I think at the end of the day, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just castle on the queen side. I'm waiting for my opponent to blunder material. Bro, blunder some material already. Blunder some material already. Just blunder something. Blunder something already. Bro is gifting me a pawn. Maybe that's a blunder, but just not a blunder I'm willing to accept. If not a blunder, if I had captured the opening captures here, okay, it makes sense. Makes sense. Let's go here. Opponent is up material, opponent wants to trade, it makes sense. One thing is that if I'm able to create 2 pass pawns here, and I am able to support those pawns, I think I should have castled here. But the problem is maybe opponent captures here and doubles my pawn. Remember, I sacrificed a piece, so I'm down a piece now. So we have to be careful. Can I play? Yes, everyone can play. Just send a challenge and make sure your challenge is unrated. The boss guy is giving me a game. I have the time advantage here. The only thing I have. The time advantage is the only thing I have. Let's go. I have 2 pawns for my piece. I have 2 pawns for my trouble. A move like this I'm considering. And then swinging my knight here. All of that is a move I'm looking at playing. Please tell me I'm 600. Hey, which opening do you... at 600 rating, you just want to follow opening principle. First, you don't want to be pushing the F pawn. I think you are the one I played that pushed the F pawn. You have no business pushing the F pawn. That is one. That is one. You do not want to be pushing the F pawn. Don't push the F pawn. It's not going to do anything for you. Pushing the F pawn doesn't really help you. That is one tip. Caro-Kann. You can learn the Caro-Kann. You can learn the Scandinavian. You can learn the Scandinavian defense. If you are playing as black, you can learn the Scandinavian defense. Because playing against players around your rating point, the good thing with playing the Scandinavian defense is that it just forces your opponent. It usually in, let's say, 80%, 90% of the cases, your opponents are just going. Your opponents are just going to capture. Your opponents are going to capture the pawn when you go for the Scandinavian defense, and you just take your opponent into a territory you are kind of familiar with. Okay, now that's a rook. I was waiting for that, but before going there, I think we can grab ourselves a pawn here again. This is under attack, that is under attack. Look at the Scandinavian defense. Look at the Scandinavian defense. Not the most sound opening to play at the highest level, but at your level, it should be very playable. What about King's Indian? Yes, you can look at it. I'm just telling you about an opening where you just need to know some setup. You just need to know that, okay, after I play, like when you go for the Scandinavian defense, your opponents just cannot easily just get away from it. Many of your opponents are going to capture the pawn, and once they capture the pawn, they just walk into what you know. They just walk into what you have studied. But in the King's Indian defense or this King's Indian, there might be all kinds of variations. Even in the Scandinavian, there's all kinds of variation, but at least you know 80% of the time, you are just going to get your opponent where you want them. Opponent sags here. Not sure why. Let's grab this way. I have two pass pawn that might be running now. Opponent played very well until their position started to collapse. We had to study stuff for free. YouTube. We had to study stuff for free. YouTube. Look at the Scandinavian defense. You are definitely. If you look at the Scandinavian defense, you are going to see. If you watch opening on the Scandinavian defense, you are definitely going to see stuff that is going to impress you. That can be worth a course. You are going to see stuff that can be worth a course. Evil bishop, go away. Opponent played very well. That was an amazing game from my opponent. That was an amazing game. Give me that. Opponent has to be careful because I'm threatening checkmate in two like this. Check here and checkmate. Let's go with the GM guy. The GM guy, let's go. The Phoenix guy. The Phoenix GM. Let's go here. Okay. The Phoenix guy is going for some London system, it seems. Guy is a London system player. Guy is saying justice. The chess GM, what is your username? So I'll challenge you myself. The chess GM. Chess GM, after this game, what is your username? So I can copy it and just challenge you on myself. Play e4, e5, and nah. You're not playing me. I'm playing you can see I'm not folding my hands. I'm playing some other games. I'm taking the challenges at random, and I'm not promising anybody a game. I'm not promising anybody a game, but I'll play as many games as I can before I end the stream. Let me castle my king. Stay away from the chaos that is about to erupt on the board. So yeah, I'll be left with an isolated pawn, but I think I need to. It's very necessary I strike with this move. It is very, very, very necessary I strike with that move. Now would love to hit me with some kind of pin here. There is no pin. Give me that. A move like this I see. A move like this I see. Like this. I'm also looking at playing a move like this. Just putting maximum pressure on that part of the board. Maximum pressure it is. Okay. Opponent would love me to play a move like this so they can continue to trade. I just want to straight down and good game. Thank you, Eman. Thank you. I just want to continue to trade and win that way, bro. Not today. Not this time. Not today. And now I like this move. And the move looks good. The move looks very, very good. That move looks super, super good. That move looks really, really good. I have all kinds of threats on the board now. Let me see how my opponent handles them. Let's see how the opponent handles the threats. All kinds of threat it is. Okay, I saw that move coming from 1,000 miles away. Then I have what other move do I have? I thought I could capture here, not really. Thought I could capture here, not really. But a move like this I like. You're simply hitting this and threatening checkmate here. So maybe opponent sacks the rook, and where am I up? Opponent sacks the rook. I think I'm chilling. I guess I'm chilling. I should be chilling. Opponent sacks the rook. I'm just chilling. Opponent doesn't. Oh sh! How did I miss that? I thought opponent had to sack. Oh. I really thought opponent had to sack. Look at me. Look at me. I thought opponent had to sack. I cannot move away. I like to capture with check. I just don't have anything, yeah? Aside from being up a pawn, the pawn that might end up falling, I don't really have a lot going on for me here. Let's go away. Opponent captures here. I really like that because at the very least, I just capture here, and my pawn is no longer isolated. This is something I'm hoping for. Something I'm hoping for. Capture there. So opponent is likely not going to capture there. Opponent strikes away instead. The opponent just capture, let's make peace. Just capture and let's make peace. Mr. Just States, it's good to see you. Would you want to rematch with me, sir? Yes, a rematch with you is not looking like a bad idea. A rematch with you should be great. I'm also looking at putting pressure on this pawn. Pawn seems like a weak pawn now. So putting pressure on the pawn is also something I'm considering. This is my pawn. My pawn. This is my pawn. Pawn might fall. Sadly, the pawn might fall. But it is not an isolated pawn. And in endgames like this, the isolated pawn is usually either going to be a strong piece or a very weak piece. One of the two. I'm looking at going for this pawn now. That is something I'm kind of interested in. I am very interested in going for that pawn. And at some point, I'm going to just capture here if I have to. And my opening pawn structure is going to be weak. At least if I lose a pawn, I see something to hold on to for that. Bro hits me with that move. Bro hits me with that move. Wow. Crazy stuff. Why did my opponent play that? Is my opponent looking at sacrificing that I'm not seeing? My opponent played that fast. It feels wrong to me. The move feels wrong to me. Opponent played that one move without thinking too much. Problem is that this rook might get trapped. That is a problem. That is a problem for my opponent, yeah? The rook might get trapped. Everything here is defended. The rook is trapped. That's my opponent number one problem. That's already a lot of problems. That is already a lot of problems. Maybe opponent is going to sack. Probably. Maybe it makes sense. I guess it makes sense to sack. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Guess it simply makes sense to sack. I check here. I'm just going here. I should be fine. So, not too sure where my opponent is going now. Let's say I go here. What if I just go here? Don't think I have an issue with that. I'm just going to run away, hide my king here. If I have to. I have to, the king is running. Evil king run. Evil king, I mean run. Also have a pass pawn here. The opponent is about to have sleepless night over. Opponent is about to have some sleepless night over my pawns. After I move like this, what is my opponent playing? I'm offering a trade here. Yeah. Opponent would wish this bishop is not here, so they can land a check here, and it's going to be a fork, but I already calculated that. And opponent doesn't have any of those moves, so I'm not worried. I am not worried. You always want to look out for your opponent's forcing move. Their checks. Love to jubilate. I think we can just capture here. Our opponent has this move. So we have to capture here first. Strike with this move. Go here. Making sure the king can't come out. There, evil king, remain there. Remain on the back rank. How long to reach 2000? It all depends. It all depends. Everyone is going to get to 2000 at a different rate. For me, it took me over 3 years. To get to 2000. Let's go grab myself a pawn here. That I'm not complaining about. The more pawns, the better. It took me over 3 years to get to 2000. These two pass pawns are just going to decide the game for me. Two pass pawns are holding each other's hands and they are marching forward. If he trades its mate, right? If he trades its mate, that is if I sacrifice my... let's go back. I think someone is asking a valuable question here. Can we go back? Okay. Problem is I may not be able to. Let's just go to the moves. When my opponent played this move, not this. I think this move. If I capture here, if my opponent captures here, that is checkmate. My opponent is not going to capture here. If I capture here, instead of my opponent capturing here, opponent can land this check. And after I respond to the check, however I respond to the check, opponent just captures here. And that's a rook for a bishop. And the position should still be winning for me, I think. Yes, it should still be winning for me. I have two pass pawns, and I believe my pass pawn might just be too fast. That's what I believe. Let's go. Can I rematch? Man, I wish you can rematch, but not today. There is just a lot of people that want to play. So let's play some of these guys first. There's a lot of people that want to play, and we have limited time. Can't I just capture here and ask my opponent some question? It looks like my opponent is playing some... Opponent, why did you sack the knight? Why did you sack the knight? Oh, game is lost now. Why did you sack that knight? That's just a full knight. Why did you do that? Guys, you always want to calculate. If you are a low-level player, low-rated player like this, you want to be calculating your moves. A knight is worth more than a pawn. Just in case you don't know, a knight is worth like 3 pawns. Might be over 3 pawns, but rough estimate, a knight is worth like 3 pawns. So you want to be careful when you are giving up your knight. You don't want to give up your knight for a pawn. Not even being careful. You just don't want to do that. There is no need to doing that. And I play you. Yes, I'm playing everyone. Challenges are random. Challenges are random. I have to be careful. This battery is such an evil battery. It's such an evil battery that we have to watch out for. Good thing is I'm here to castle. If I had castled, let's play a move like this. Just trying to stay away from the battery. Oh, opponent is saying Justice, you're not castling. Makes sense. I'm looking at playing a move like this next. Just kicking this away and saying, bro, I am going to castle. Going to castle, whether you like it or not. The opponent plays that move. Let's go here. If opponent plays a move like this and opponent is offering a trade, who am I to say no? I'm up 3 points of material already. So a trade like that is music to my ears. Not even 3 points. I'm up 4 points of material. So every trade here is something I want. What should I call you? My name is Justice. Hello, sir. What should I call you? My name is Justice. You can call me Justice. Oh, shit. Bro, why is my opponent doing this? Oh, maybe my opponent doesn't know that a bishop is worth more than a pawn. Maybe my opponent doesn't know. Because opponent sacrificed the knight for a pawn. And now they are sacrificing the bishop again for a pawn. I think maybe my opponent just doesn't know that a bishop is worth more than a pawn. Might be possible. It might just be possible my opponent doesn't know. How long have you been playing? I've been playing chess for over 6 years. I've been playing chess for over 6 years. That's how long I've been playing. I've been playing for over 6 years. Oh my goodness. Opponent did not see the queen hanging. And I see a lot of 400 rated players, 500 rated players, 600 rated players asking me, how do I improve? What opening do I need to learn to improve? You don't need openings to improve. You want to always look on your opponent's last move. If your opponent makes a move, because at that level there is going to be a lot of one move threats. There's going to be a lot of one move threats. If your opponent makes a move, you want to pay attention to your opponent's last move. Like this was my last move. You want to ask yourself, okay, what is this move threatening? And all of a sudden you see moves like this. And also my opponent, it feels like I feel like my opponent doesn't know that the bishop and the knight is worth more than a pawn. A bishop is worth like 3 pawns. Might be worth more than 3 pawns. A knight is worth like 3 pawns. You do not want to be sacrificing your knight for a pawn. You don't want to be sacrificing your knight for 2 pawns. You don't want to be sacrificing your bishop for 2 pawns. At some level, as you progress in the game, you know that, okay, some kind of sacrifice are acceptable. But for now, you don't want to be doing that. You really just don't want to be doing that. All right, let's grab this evil queen. Give me the evil queen. Maybe give a check on F. Oh, opponent sacks. What is that? Opponent resigns. Maybe give a check on F4. A check here doesn't do anything. Opponent just move the king. It is a check, but opponent just move the king. And what do we have? We have nothing. So I don't want to give a check on F4. Mr. Justice, how are you doing? Chess GM, what is your username? I asked for your GM. I asked for your username. Let me see if I can get your username and just challenge you so that I have some peace. The chess GM, what is your username? I asked for your username. You do not give me your username. I cannot find your username here. But you go on to complain. Okay, I guess I'm just going to continue my game here. Opponent is going for a for the Karukan. This is going to be some interesting Von Hennig gambit. This is going to be some interesting Von Hennig gambit. I'm just hi, hello, bro. I'm just hi, bro. Oh, okay. All right. Do I capture here? Opponent. Who are these guys? Undercover GMs, undercover grandmasters. Why don't you just capture there and go into something I'm comfortable with? They're undercover GM. Why didn't you just capture there? Which I think is the best move. I think it can be a move. It is one of the best moves. Let me not say the best move. It is one of the best moves. What is your username? That's my username. I'm not seeing your username. I am not seeing your username. So the username you're talking about, I am not seeing it. Let's go here. Opponent doubles up my pawns. Makes sense, I guess. Makes sense, I guess. I think opponent is lost now. I love this gambit. Sacrificing the rook. Opponent is lost now. Opponent can just look for the resign button and resign. Game is over. GG's. We are threatening checkmate here. That's one thing we are threatening. Just threatening to go checkmate. And after opponent plays that, we capture here. Here, evil bishop. I think the best move for my opponent is to sack the rook. That's just the best move for my opponent. My opponent going to find it. My opponent should just counter sacrifice. Give me back the rook. Give me back the evil rook. An opponent gives back the evil rook. We are going to capture here. Let's see how opponent handles this now. Yeah, opponent, how are you going to handle this? Guys, what do we play here? We have a sacrifice. Are we going to sack our queen? No. We simply sack here. An opponent can simply smash the resign button now. His best move was pin the knight with his queen. I'm going to show you what happened if he pins the knight with the queen. I'm going to show you. His best move is not to pin the knight with the queen. It doesn't work. I'm going to show you. That move also doesn't work because we have this check. Opponent can block here. I'm just going to capture here. Opponent we capture here. If opponent captures, good. If opponent, okay, that's checkmate. Let me show you what happens. Let me show you what happens. If opponent plays this move, we are going to strike with this move. Look at that. That's a double check. That's a double check. And what can my opponent do now? Opponent is forced to move the king. They can't block here because there is a check from the knight. They can't block here because there is a check from the knight. And they can't capture here because there is a check from the bishop. So opponent is forced to move into one of these squares. If opponent moves into this square, we land this check again. Notice something. The king is forced back into this square. And that move is checkmate. I hope that clarifies it. So opponent cannot play that. Let's give the blunder man a game. The blunder man, let's go. Give me some quick blunders. I sent you a request. Check. Why are you afraid of sending me your username? Oh my goodness. Chess.com. I just wanted to tip into this account, and chess.com is taking me straight to the person's profile. Is this your username? The best chess player? Is that your username? All right, let's play some Gambit line, yeah? Is that your username, the best chess player? Mr. Justice, actually, the inventor of the England Elephant Gambit. Wait, is Mr. Justice actually? No, I'm not. I am not. I have no business playing the Elephant Gambit. I don't know how to play it. Let's go for the Danish Gambit, yeah? We are going for the Danish Gambit. Maybe opponent is going to say, Justice, please hold on to your pawns. I am not interested. But opponent grabs a pawn, and opponent can actually get away with maybe grabbing another pawn. And opponent is going to be up 2 pawns. Is opponent going to grab another pawn? The chess GM. I really want your username so I can challenge you. The chess GM. Go away. Opponent wants to capture here and come with some silly check. Stop that. Don't do that to me. Do not try that with me. That should be a bad move from my opponent, because I'm simply threatening checkmate here. And how is my opponent defending it? It's a $1 million question. That's a $1 million question. How are you defending that checkmate? I can't defend that way. Let's go back here. Wow. The blunder man is thinking. Okay, blunder man is down a piece, but for the cost of the piece, blunder man has a couple of pawns. Blunder man has a couple of pawns. Yeah, blunder man. Don't do that. Yeah, blunder man. Don't do that. Okay. The blunder man is hitting me with such move. Amazing move. Let's go here. I'm offering my opponent a queen trade. Saying, bro, let's make peace. Let's make peace. That's what I'm saying to my opponent. Let's make peace, bro. Trade the queens. Let's make peace. But guys, when you are up material, you usually want to be trading pieces, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. Wow. I really don't want to trade. I really don't want to. I really do not want to have my king on the center of the board, to be honest. That's not something I want to do. I don't want to have my king randomly sitting on the center of the board. What did my opponent play? I think it's high time I just castle my king and try to stay away from chaos. Guys, if you are watching this stream, now is the time. Smash that like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button like your rating points depends on it. Now that's a piece. Give me the evil piece. Give me the evil piece. Opener forgot about the piece. Okay, so what am I up now? Am I up 2 pieces? Okay, I'm up 2 pieces. But for one of the pieces, opener has a... What if we just go back here? Let's go here. Let's go here. I think I'm okay playing this move. Opponent can strike with one of these moves. I just don't mind. I just do not mind. Be my guest. Opponent plays that. Let me try to finish my development. These pieces are holding on to each other, which is something I like. Let them continue to hold on to each other. A move like this I like, just trying to seal off that diagonal. Sealing off that diagonal might not be something that happens. Might not be something that happens. Let's put some pressure here. There, evil bishop. What's your plan? I don't really like this. Maybe I should be trying to stop that. I guess that might be something I should be doing. Just trying to stop that. That pin is very nasty. The pin on this pawn can be very nasty and can quickly get out of hands. A move like this I like to play, just trying to get rid of this bishop. But the moment I play that move, it is GG's. The moment I play that move, it is GG's. Opponent might be looking at some sacrifice here and then being able to capture here, and it makes sense. If they capture, okay, they do not go for that. I think I'm okay with playing a move like this. Okay with playing a move like this. Let's hit this one more time again and ask my opponent, what are you doing? Are we going to capture here? Yes, we can. But are we going to do that? No, we are not. We are just going to capture here. Remove this sad evil piece that is putting unnecessary pressure here. Evil piece. Evil piece, go away. Oh, opponent just blundered. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I should just capture here, but everything is just winning for me, yeah? Everything is simply winning for me, yeah? Wasn't bishop on e2 hanging? Was my bishop on e2 ever hanging? Bishop on e2. Are you talking about this square? That is e2. Was my bishop ever hanging? I'm going to check. After the game, I'm quickly going to check and see. Oh, someone was talking about a knight fork. There is no knight fork. If I had gone there, I just get checkmated. I just get checkmated. There was no knight fork. A blunder man, you played some amazing chess. But this is GG's now. This is GG's. Wasn't bishop hanging on e2 after castle? It wasn't hanging. I'm going to show you the tactics here. I'm quickly going to show you why I played that move. I am quickly going to show you why I played the move. Let's just get a pawn rolling. Guys, in this kind of position, you know you are winning. What do? Don't try to just these pieces alone, they can overwhelm the queen. Don't get me wrong. Those pieces are already more than the queen. Even a queen and a rook, they can easily overwhelm the queen. But if you have a pass pawn, just try to protect your pass pawn and get the pawn rolling. At some point, your opponent is going to sack whatever pieces they have left for the pawn, and it's just going to be GG's. So now I'm not even going to be thinking. I'm just rolling my pawn, evil pawn, move away, move forward, evil pawn, just continue to move forward. I was the Karukan player. That was an amazing game. Karukan player. Okay, now opponent just hangs a piece. Give me the evil queen. Opponent is hoping for some kind of stalemate now. I know that for sure. Opponent is hoping for some kind of stalemate. Bruh. But there is no stalemate. This should be checkmate. Is the king not stuck? Where's the king going? The king can't go here. King can't go here. Okay, that's checkmate. Let's be careful. The king can't move. Opponent has to play this move. And we just land this checkmate. Let's pre-move it. I think it's a safe checkmate. Opponent is offering me a draw. No way I take a draw. Why am I taking a draw? I have no business taking a draw here. I have absolutely no business taking a draw. What am I doing with a draw? Give me my win. A blunder guy. Just give me my win. Have I played this guy before? Not. I've not played this guy before. Okay, you just checked. I could have pinned. Yes. That's the tactics here. That was the tactics there. If my opponent had captured the bishop, I was just trying to bait my opponent into capturing the bishop. If they had captured the bishop, I have that move and it's just a checkmate. Can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine? Can you see how some people behave? I'm just here trying to play viewers, just playing some casual chess, and you have to stall. In a casual game of chess, you have to stall. I like just blocking this guy. That's a sad kind of behavior. Let's ignore. Let the challenge come in. How can you tell if you have played them before? Usually from the username. Usually from the username. Why are you playing against 740 hello? I'm playing against viewers. I'm playing against viewers. You can send challenge. Why is the challenge is not coming in? Why are challenges not coming in? I know people are sending challenge. Let me quickly refresh. Okay. There is no high rated player challenge here. I wanted to just take one high rated challenge, but there is none. So let's go with this guy at the top. Let's go with the king's pawn opening. I'm playing the black Madima Gambit. Opponent wanted to take me into the Scandinavian defense, and I'm saying, bro, hold on to your Scandinavian. I am not interested. I'm not interested in your Scandinavian defense. Let me castle my king. Castle my king to safety. This pawn, I don't want to lose that pawn. Especially not losing it with check is going to be devastating. That's not a pawn I want to lose with check. Let's just go back here. Guys, guess what I did? I did lose the pawn with check. I said I don't want to lose the pawn with check, but what did I do? I lost the pawn with check. Wow. Let's go here. At least I'm getting some leading development. That is my claim. Although the claim is questionable. That is a debatable claim. I have some tempo here, and I don't think I'm really complaining. I have some tempo here, and I'm just not complaining. Wow. And we got my opponent. Give me that. What's your favorite opening? I play the Queen's Gambit. I play the Scotch Gambit. I play the Scotch game. I play the French defense. Occasionally, I play the Caro-Kann. That's all the opening I play. What are we doing again? We are just going to sack again. Bruh. Keep sacking the rook. Just keep sacking the rook. This second sacrifice now might be questionable. Second sacrifice might be questionable. And I think it is. I think it is questionable. Uh-oh, bro. You had to push pawn forward. Why did you sack your queen? You had to push pawn forward. Guys, whenever you're getting attacked this way, pushing pawn forward is actually an option. You need to watch out for moves like this. Sometimes just pushing the pawn forward is an option. And it just saves you from all the chaos. Okay, I think I should have landed this check. And after my opening captures, I capture here. And I have a threat of just going here and landing checkmate. That would have been a better way to go about it. That would have been oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, opponent just pre-moved that. And that's GG's. Guys, please let's not insult anybody, please. Let's not insult anybody. Please, let's not insult anybody. Okay, I don't think I've played this guy before. For today, I do not think I've played this guy today. Let's go. We are going for the French defense, the tested and trusted French defense. Let's see what my opponent knows about it. Opponent, what do you know about the French defense? And he's sending me some message. Now you take the pawn instead of knight f6. Opponent wants me to take the pawn first. What does my opponent wants to play? Looks like opponent is kind of interested in catching me in a trap. So it seems. I think opponent wants to catch me in a trap. Let's go here. I know the trap that my opponent wants to catch me in. I know the trap. In the Rubinstein variation of the French defense, where your queen gets here and your queen gets trapped. Bro, not today. Not today. I'm not falling for that. I am not falling for that. Stop. Bro. I can just capture here and then capture here again. I see a lot of low-rated players that are so focused on the opening. They are like, I want you to play. They are like, which opening is the best opening to play? What kind of opening? All of this. These are the kind of thing that costs you the game, not the opening. At the end, in the opening phase of the game, just play opening. Just follow opening principle. Know the basics on whatever opening you are playing. Know some of the attacking ideas. Just make sure you are following opening principle. Because in many cases, you have studied some opening, studied some of the best move, and you just start the game. The opponent is playing a move that is not the best move. So you just need to know how to follow opening principle and all of that. Like, and then avoid this kind of blunders. This kind of blunders cost you games a lot. Maybe opponent is thinking I capture here, and then they capture here. I capture here. What else? But I am not even interested in doing any of that because I can just capture here. I'm not interested in doing any of that because I can just capture there and I'm chilling. So straight out of the open, this kind of blunders is what decide games at the low level. This kind of blunders decide games a lot at the low level. Let's go here. Opponent plays that move, just making sure I do not deliver any checkmate here. This is looking tempting, but opponent is defending this way, this way. So that will be me. Look at that, guys. That's what I'm talking about. This kind of blunders. So, guys, how do you avoid this kind of blunders? How do you avoid this kind of blunders? If you have decided in your mind that, okay, I'm going to play queen to d7, for instance, queen to d2, for instance, before playing queen to d2, pause and ask yourself, okay, I want to play queen to d2. If I play queen to d2, what is my opponent going to play? What is my opponent likely going to play? And before you even play queen to d2, make sure the queen to d2 is an acceptable move. Make sure the square is safe. So before you play the move, you can pause and ask yourself, okay, I want to move into this square. Is that square safe? Then you scan the board. Oh, it is a rated game. Please send me an unrated game. Unrated only, please. Send an unrated games, please. I'm not interested in rated games. I'm not interested in playing any rated games. Let's go with the sensei guy. Let's go with the king's pawn opening. Yes, sensei. Sensei guy we have. Let me do the Smith-Morra gambit. Okay, yes, I'm going for the Smith-Morra gambit. I almost played something else. So before you move into a square, you want to make sure the square is actually safe to move into. That move, I do not know why I played it, but if I'm not playing some goofy moves, what am I doing? The move looks good to me. Just trying to strike this pawn and then play a move like this. I don't want my... Yes, and after I move like this, I should be able to play this. and then play this move. Look at my king. King is very unsafe on the center of the board. Talk about an unsafe king. My goodness me. I really want to just play a move like this. Opponent has a check here. It is a very nasty check. So I'd rather stay away from that and just castle. I'm going to just castle. Opponent is interested in picking up pawns. Be my guest, bro. Be my guest. So opponent has 2 pawns here, but the kind of leading development I have here is mind-bending. Kind of leading development I'm seeing here is just crazy. Crazy stuff. Check here, check. I move like this, opponent just captures here. If I capture here, opponent just captures here. So a move like that I do not really appreciate. But if I just go back, opponent still has to decide what they are doing. So when I'm going back, I have to be careful where I go back to. If I go here, opponent can capture here and it attacks my knight, my queen. But if I go here, let's go here. So if my opponent plays a move like this, it has no business with my queen. I mean capture here. My queen is not under attack. Now opponent wants to castle, but bro, you are not castling. I'm not going to let you castle. I am not going to let you castle. I saw that move coming from 50 miles away. Saw that move coming from 50 miles away. Let's see how opponent handles this mess. Go away. Evil queen. Is the queen trapped? Evil queen still has this square. How am I not even trapping this queen? Why is this queen not even trapped? Evil queen, you should be trapped already. Alright, let's land this check first. Let's help me handle this mess. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Bro, you cannot do that. That is trapped. That is GG's. Opponent, I think opponent just got too greedy grabbing pawns. I played a gambit line, but opponent got too greedy grabbing pawns. Guys, okay. Sometimes you don't want to capture the pawn. This is already a positional weakness for me. Look at this. Just focus on developing your pieces. Just that is what you should be focusing on doing. Maybe capturing here, even if the stockfish says that's an acceptable move, you are not stockfish. When it comes down to it, you are just not going to figure out all of the chaos on the board. And that is GG's. I mistakenly accepted the 300 rated player, but let's have a game. Let's have a game. I wanted to say I'm going to try to play the, what is it called? That is Scholar's Mate. Just try to, okay, let's go for the Danish Gambit. Let's see how my opponent handles. push pawn forward. Just capture here. These are the kind of blunders that cost you guys game. This kind of one move blunders, they cost you a lot of game. W, thank you. W in the chat, thank you. What is this move? That's also another blunder. Let me try to be tricky and go for checkmate. Let's try to be sneaky and go for checkmate. I see some friend requests. Guys, keep the friend requests coming. Guys, if you are watching this stream, like this stream already. Smash that like button on the stream. Smash the like button. Bro, I'm trying to play with you for 2 days. I thought I've played you. What's your username? That is Zaswad. What is your username? What is your username? Let's get a game. Okay. Let's just be careful with the pre-move before my opponent catches me a bad pre-move. Let's be careful. Going crazy on this part of the board is one way to go. Going crazy on that part of the board might be what I go for. Maybe I should have played a move like this, just stopping this evil piece from coming forward. All right, let's go crazy. Time for some craziness on the king side. All right, I would love to play you when you are done, Ronaldo. All right. I guess there will be a day where I stream for like 8 hours and see if I get to play everybody that day. Is that going to happen? Let's go here. Even knight wants to hop here. Maybe I should have played a move like this, stopping the knight. But even if the opponent lands a knight there, I should be grabbing myself a pawn. Should be grabbing myself a pawn. And also a piece. Not even a pawn. Should be grabbing myself a piece. Give me an evil piece, bro. Give me that evil piece. I want to castle, but I want to be careful I don't get hit with something like this and it becomes very nasty. Okay, let's go here. Really would love to capture here. I'm also trying to capture here. How do we go about it? There's one good thing for me in this position. There's one good thing for me in this position. Which is I have a piece. But the sad thing for me in this position is that my king is crying for help. My king is simply crying for help. The king is saying, Justice, help me. A move like this comes to mind. Opponent just moves away and I'm in trouble. So a move like this, I guess I also like. And I think I also like a move like this. Let's play a move like this first. Guess we should play this first before I strike with this move. If my opponent trades the queen, I'm so happy. If they trade the queens, I'm so happy because after the queen trade, I don't have to worry too much about my king's safety. I'm the sensei guy. That was an amazing game from you. GG's. Evil Smith Mora Gambit. Yes, you got too greedy. After grabbing a pawn, just try to consolidate. Just try to consolidate, especially if you don't know the gambit you are playing. Especially if you don't know the gambit you are playing. After you grab yourself a pawn, you just want to stay away from chaos. So let's see how opponent handles this mess. Crazy stuff. Opponent would like to land some check on the back rank. I'm just going to come back. I have no issues. I have no issues coming back. Opponent doesn't do that, bro. Is that not even checkmate? Struggling to see. Why is that not checkmate? I have a check here. Opponent can go back. I'm looking at sacking here. Check. It's evil queen. Evil queen. What if I land a check here? The moment I go here, opponent can block with it. If I land a check here, here's my opponent going. I think I prefer this check. Prefer this check. I'm trying to go back here, checkmate. Opponent has some checks on the back rank, but I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. A check here, I'm going to meet that check with this move. Opponent has another check here. I'm just going to move away. I should. Right, I see a lot of friend requests. Keep the friend requests coming. Keep the friend requests coming. GG's, thank you. Thank you. Opponent is thinking of all kinds of check here, sacrifice here, and what have you. I think I should be able to hide my king somewhere here if it gets down to that. If I have to, my king should be able to hide somewhere here, and there should be no check again. Guys, like this stream already. Smash that like button on the stream. Like this stream already. Opponent is landing that check. Go away. Opponent can capture here. Oh, and then capture here. Oh, I did not calculate that. Oh, I did not calculate. Opponent gets 2 rook for the piece. Oh shoot. 2 rooks. I miscalculated that. But that's still an equal trade. That's still an equal trade. Still a fair trade. I'm staying away from this pin so I can make use of my bishop. If I have a bishop and I'm not making use of it, what is the essence of having a bishop then? Told you guys I would like to use my bishop, so that's exactly what I'm trying to do now. Trying to use my bishop. Yes, white is lost. That's why you don't like the position for white. White is already lost. White is trying their best, and I don't think their best is going to. It should not be enough, except I help my opponent by making a silly blunder, which I do occasionally. Except for such, then should be looking for the resign button. When I push the pawn forward 2 squares, pawn is falling. Opponent is saying justice. I have what do they even call it? Fortress. Mating one, by the way, where are you seeing mating one? Some people do that where they just troll and say mating one, even when there is no check mating one. Is that exactly what you are doing? Is that what you are doing? That's my plan. Push pawn and push pawn. Push pawn, push pawn, push pawn. Remember what I told you guys. Whenever you are winning and there is a pawn on the board, one of the quickest way to convert your advantage, get your pawns rolling. Get your pawns rolling. Even though you have the piece advantage, even though you have the piece advantage, if you can get a pawn rolling, it's very easy way to convert. Instead of not pushing your pawn, if you can get behind your pawn and find a way to make progress with your pawns, that's a way to win. That's a way to go. I see a 2300 rated challenge. I guess I should take that one. Maybe we'll use that to end the stream. Yes, the position for white was crazy. White was just lost. What is this? This is the English opening. English opening it is. Now the Queen's Gambit decline. Catalan opening. One good thing for me is that this bishop is not yet a monster. Usually in the Catalan, the bishop is usually a monster. A move like this, be my guest, bro. Bring it on. Be my guest, play such a move. Let's go away. Opponent has succeeded in weakening the king side, the dark square on the king side. One good thing, opponent still has a dark square bishop. Let's go here. Maybe opponent captures here, be my guest. And light square bishop is not one of my strongest piece. For one simple reason, most of my pawns are sitting on a light square. That was an amazing move from my opponent. Let's go here. I was also looking at playing a move like this, immediately putting pressure here. I'm not putting enough pressure here. Trade this dark square bishop. At least take away my opponent's bishop pair. That should not be bad. Opponent has the bishop pair, and opponent is saying justice. I have the bishop pair advantage. With this move now, guess I'm taking away the bishop pair advantage. Give me the evil advantage. Give me that advantage. Give me the bishop pair advantage. Pushing, landing here kind of makes sense. Landing there looks like a move I'm not yet interested in playing. Is it possible to run out of challenge? Is it possible to run out of challenge? Okay, opponent finally captures. Opponent saying justice, I've had enough. Time to capture. Let's go here. Going to have a very nice pass pawn. I'm going to have a very, not pass pawn, I'm going to have a very nice pass pawn, which might fall, which might not fall. I'm looking at pushing pawn forward. Opponent just captures and say justice. What is that move? So pushing pawn forward doesn't seem to do anything. And after I move like this, I'm kind of interested in playing this move. Maybe opponent wanted to push pawn forward. Yes, that's exactly what opponent wanted to do. If I capture here, it doesn't really make sense, but yes, I'm just going to try to see what my opponent was thinking. A move like this, I wish I can play, but a move like that, we do not have at the moment. Opponent just captures the piece and say justice. Thank you for the piece. They're not letting me challenge anymore. Wow. What is that? Hmm. All right, let's go here. I like to keep everything ended this way. Let's have a. I'm also looking at just pushing pawn forward, just trying to. But the moment I push pawn forward, opponent captures here, and that's a pawn waiting to be captured. Is it? Not really. It's not really a pawn that is waiting to be captured. I'm looking at just going here as well, just planting my knight here. The knight becomes a full-time evil piece. Full-time evil piece, working full-time being an evil piece. Okay, opponent plays this move. What if I push pawn? Opponent is not going to capture. If I push pawn, what is opponent going to do? Opponent captures, I capture here. Opponent goes capture here. Then capture here with check. I think I'm okay with pushing this pawn forward. Maybe not the move I should be playing, but what am I doing if I'm not playing that move? Let's go crazy on my opponent's king side. If opponent captures here, I'm tempted to push pawn forward. Doesn't seem to do a lot for me. So I'm just going to capture here instead. Is that what, guy? What is your username? What is your username? I like that move. I like that. Maybe opponent was thinking I will capture here. No, not really. No, not really. Now I'm putting pressure on this pawn. Then I'm looking at playing a move like this. A check here, grabbing myself this. Check here might be more than grabbing a pawn, because maybe it might be grabbing 2 pawns. Might be grabbing 2 pawns and landing another check here. I'm just trying to go here and land checkmate here. Opponent might be in serious trouble now already. Guys, like this stream already. Let's go here. Opponent wants to run with their king. I'm just stopping that from happening. Saying, bro, that is not happening. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Stop that. Looking at just swinging my rook here. I'm going for this checkmate. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. That was an amazing game from my opponent, but I think we have come to the end of this game. Looks like we have come to the end of this game. Certain, I have checks here, check here, and checkmate here. I have check here. If opponent goes here, I have check here. And if opponent decide to go here, that is checkmate. And if opponent decide to come back, that is checkmate. That's what I'm talking about. We are just going to... Oh, the king is escaping. That's the idea. King escapes. But I can just ignore and play this move. Or I can just go here instead. Checkmate here. Opponent can sack here. Be my guest. Be my guest, bro. Maybe opponent sacks here again. Sacks here. That's just equal to resigning. That is equal to just smashing the resign button. That is equal to just smashing the resign button. That's GG's. Okay, let's end this stream by playing a high-rated player. Let's end this stream by just giving a high-rated player a game. I'll be ending this stream this way with this high-rated game. Let's go. I've played this guy. I think I lost to this guy one time. Yes, I lost. We played 3 games. Guy won. Guy is a very strong player. Tomorrow I'll be playing against viewers again. I wasn't able to play you today. Tomorrow is another day. I want to go for that sideline, but oh, this is an opening I've actually been looking at. But not this line that I'm playing. I think I should have captured here first before pushing this pawn forward. That's exactly what I should have done. Opponent is thinking already. Opponent is saying justice. What have you gotten me into? So that move coming from 5,000 miles away. Eesh. Let's go here. Wow, 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 wow. This position is already tactical, very tactical. So at the end of the day, I should be down 2 points of materia. So it seems. Or am I not down 2 points of materia? I'm down with pawn now. I'm up and win a second pawn. I'm not down with pawn. I'm down the exchange. I started learning the Taraj variation of the frame defense because I've gotten destroyed so many times by the Taraj variation. I hope this game is unrated. Let's make sure it is unrated. Let's make sure it is unrated. Yes, the game is unrated. So let's see how opponent handles this now. I'm down the exchange, but I think that's it. I think that's it for that. I'm just down the exchange. Opponent did not want me to capture here with the check. I calculated some wide variation there. Opponent just stopped that by playing this move, and I guess I just had to sack my rook. That's crazy. Bro, stop with the crazy moves. Stop with the crazy moves. Move like this, just making sure everything is defended this way. That should not be bad. Instead of pushing my pawn and trying to create a weakness, I think I prefer to just bring my knight back. The knight is a very solid piece, holding on to everything in my position. I would like to find a way to bring this rook into the game. If that rook doesn't play, the game is over. You need to find a way to play the rook. Need to find a way to play my rook. The rook. Play the game. Play in the game. Opponent is up material. Technically, opponent might be saying, Justice, I'm up material. I am just going to trade everything. That's something my opponent can say. But opponent is up the exchange. Opponent, okay, I wanted to say opponent has the bishop pair, but not yet. At least not yet. At least not yet. Opponent doesn't have the bishop pair yet. I'm also not trying to flag my opponent. It doesn't look right, let's go here. I think I like this move. Let's go here. There, evil bishop. Time to move away. Where are you moving to? Opponent would love to capture this bishop, I guess, instead of capturing my other bishop. Whatever piece they want to capture, be my guest. A move like this comes to mind. Opponent can capture with check. Maybe we should have still played a move like this. It's making sense. A move like, oh, opponent can just go capture here. And we really have nothing. Have nothing. I'll be giving up a pawn. I would be giving up a pawn. Giving up a pawn now, probably not something I'm interested in doing. Trying to activate my bishop, let the bishop be an active piece, and then find a way to bring my rook into the game. Go away, evil queen. Yeah, evil queen, go away. Evil queen, go away. Let's see where my opponent puts the queen. I'm also looking at playing a move like this so that at least my rook is doing something in the game. Because for now, my rook is a sad piece, not doing a lot. Problem is, the moment I play moves like this, I can capture here with check. It weakens my king side. I think weakening my king side might not be something I want to add to the problems I already have on this board. I have very serious problems on the board already. Having a weak king is not one of those problems I would like to add to this. One of the problems I would like to add to this. Now that I play that move, it's not making sense. After playing the move, I realized my opponent can just play this move, capture here, and then win themselves a piece. Opponent discovered attack on my bishop, and then I lose the bishop. Maybe a move like this would have been kind of useful. Hitting this while also defending this. Opponent captures here, I just capture. Where do I put my bishop now? That's a question. And after I move like this, putting my bishop here looks like a move I want to play. Maybe opponent just push pawn. Alright, let's just go here first. Let's go. If I put my bishop here, opponent can play moves like this. Opponent can block. Opponent has all kinds of stuff to play. Right. Finally, I guess I'm just going to capture here. I'm fine. I am fine. This knight. Okay, we need to make use of this knight. This knight is a superhero here. That's a superhero knight. Knight is being a superhero. Yeah, evil knight. Continue being a superhero. Love you. See my opponent's plan. See my opponent. Ooh, that was not what I wanted to play. I wanted to play this move. That just ruins my plans. That move ruins my plans, but it's playable, I guess. The move ruins my plan. I know my opponent wanted to swing into this square, and I just wanted to stop that from happening. That was my plan. I hate this kind of moves. I hate this kind of mouse slips. So angry. I make this kind of mouse slip. Did I make this kind of mouse slip? I really one of the last thing I would have loved to do Let's trade the queens. I wanted to keep the queens on the board. I really wanted to keep the queens on the board. My opponent is running out of time, and if there's no queens on the board, it's going to be GG's for my opponent at some point. Let's try to bring the king in the game. So that move coming from 50 miles away. Maybe opponent sacks back. Be my guess, bro. I wish the queen was still on the board. I wanted to play this move. I saw my opponent was trying to infiltrate here, so I wanted to play this move. I pre-moved this. I mouse slipped this. I mouse slip that. Opponent wants to play this move and try to remove this. Now that I see that, I'm just going to play this move and say there evil bishop. Move away. Move away evil bishop. Pushing pawn forward I kind of like. Pushing pawn forward doesn't seem to work at this point. I'm done babysitting this pawn. I would like to start rolling. I like to start getting pieces rolling. Yeah. Wow. Opponent is trying to move and move fast. Moving here comes to mind. And just move away. Should be fine as well. I'm so locked in. Not really interested in losing material here. That's not something I'm interested in doing. Might end up losing material. Because where am I going now? Hmm. How do I win? Opponent is playing fast and the opponent seems to be making progress. Maybe not anymore. That was an interesting game. That was an amazing game. I think I should be winning this. And guys, what do? We pushed a pass pawn at the end of the game, and the pass pawn is deciding the game. Pass pawn is going to decide the game. There is no square here. Opponent wanted to land a check here. Okay, I'm just going to hit my opponent with a counter check. Check here. And that's GG's. The goldfish guy, that was an amazing game from you. How do you get this time difference? I was playing fast, I guess. I blundered and I was playing fast, I guess. That's how I get that kind of time difference. Guys, if you're watching this stream, you are here to smash that like button. Now is the time. Smash that like button already. Smash the like button. Smash the like button already. Like this stream already. I would love to play you when you are done. Okay. Guess we have responded to that. If I was unable to play you tomorrow, I'll still be playing against viewers again. And tomorrow is another chance to get to play me. And I'm also looking at maybe making maybe we are going to do an arena. When are we doing an arena? Should we do an arena on Wednesday? I think for tomorrow's stream we'll be voting on if we should do an arena on Wednesday. So we just play a 10-minute arena. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And I'll be ending the stream now.